Fish on, orange trolling fly. That was about 10 feet deep. Water temperature is 62 degrees here on top. We're at French Meadows Reservoir. So I expect there's some rainbows right under the surface and some fish down deeper too. I started marking fish right away, and I was probably only trolling for about 2 minutes, and sure enough, trolling fly scores again. There we go. Beautiful little rainbow. Get him back in the water. There he is. Nice little pan-sized fish to start today. We'll get him back in the lake. And there's that orange trolling fly. He could not lay off of that. 1.8 miles an hour. And man, these flies, they just work. Ooh, fish on right there on the fly. Been trolling maybe 10 minutes. That's 2 fish. Ooh, that's a good fish. There he is. Ooh, nice rainbow. Right there, nice fish. Woo! Man, that trolling fly is dynamite. Yes. Oh, that's an awesome rainbow. Look at that guy. What a beautiful fish. Nice square tail. Just an awesome French Meadows holdover. Get him back in the water. Just like that. Bam! Fish on. Right there. Can't even keep 2 lines in the water. He's coming up on a reef. Caught that fish in 20 feet of water. Now I'm in 14, 15 feet. I was down about 16, 17 on the strike there. So he was just off the bottom. Doesn't feel very big, but can't always tell. Another rainbow, beautiful little fish. There we go, right there. Not huge, but he was feisty. High Sierra rainbow, there he is. Now, that was a planter this spring. He's getting acclimated to the lake. He's doing really well. Let's get him back in the water. Bam, there we go. Awesome. Look at those big, beautiful rainbows. That's what trolling flies can do. You think trolling flies don't work? Well, think again. You need to grab a set of my trolling flies, get out on the water, and get ready to go big. Yes. Howdy, folks. Cal Kellogg here. The Cookie Monster is in the studio today. My buddy Ricky24 reached out to me and he said, Cal, I think you're in a rut. I think you're pulling orange lures too much, and orange lures, they don't work that well. So let me respond to this guy down there in the East Bay, Mr. Ricky Henderson fan. You know, I know this is kind of an inside joke between us. I know you hate orange lures and you won't fish them, even though I keep telling you, man, that is a money color. Now for me, I may be in a little bit of a rut, but he's right. I've been pulling, orange flies. I've been pulling orange mag lips. This is one of my favorites right here. Orange speed spoons with the big old eye on it. I even been pulling this mag lip right here, which is, if you look at it from the bottom, it's kind of orange or kind of gold and white. But if you look at the top, guess what? It's got an orange back. Now, what's the deal with me and orange lures? The bottom line is, when I'm up in the high Sierras, which is an area I fish a lot, I got a lot of confidence in orange lures. But you've got to go by what the fish are telling you. Just because you have confidence in a certain lure or a certain color, Ricky is 1,000% correct. You don't want to get caught in that rut where you have so much confidence in one color or one lure that you keep it on the end of your line too long and you ignore the other offerings, you ignore what the fish are telling you. Bottom line is, I don't care if you're fishing the high Sierras, a Bay Area lake, or anywhere in between, you gotta kind of take the temperature of the fish and base your moves on what the fish are telling you. Now recently, I've been starting out the day with orange lures, orange flies, orange spoons, you know, that kind of stuff. And I've been very successful. So there hasn't been, you know, much need to change up to experiment with colors. But believe me, if I get out there and I'm seeing marks, or I strongly suspect or know that there's fish in a given area, and I'm showing them that orange lure, and I mess with speeds a little bit, you know, and I'm not getting hit on orange, I'm not getting hit on orange if I'm messing with the, you know, the different speeds, I'm going to start changing colors, I'm going to start changing lure shapes, lure actions, stuff like that. It is absolutely critical if you're going to be successful day in, day out, not to get caught up in a rut. You know, by and large, if I'm fishing foothill lakes, maybe Shasta, stuff like that, I really try to adhere to that match the hatch philosophy. But for whatever reason, when I'm in the high Sierras, whether I'm up at Jackson Meadows or Lake Davis, Elminor, Eagle, I just find that I hook up a lot when I'm pulling orange lures. Ricky doesn't hook up at all if he's pulling orange lures, and I think that's kind of the confidence factor. When I've got that orange lure on my line first thing in the morning, I am fishing with a ton of confidence. I'm hitting my marks, I'm hitting my structure, and I'm successful. Now Wes will be right aside of me. He'll be hooking up on pink lures. He seems to have a lot of luck on those pink trigger spoons and the pink trigger spoon juniors. So again, at the end of the day, you got to take the temperature of the fish. You got to go by what the fish are telling you, but you always want to have something on the end of your line that you have confidence in, because you're just going to fish it better, you're going to fish it more precisely, and you're going to catch more fish on something you have confidence in. Wes has confidence in that pink spoon. He catches a lot of fish on it. I have confidence in the orange spoons and flies and whatever, and I catch a lot of fish on those. So that's kind of it. Go by what the fish tell you. Go by your gut and go by your confidence level in various lures, but don't get stuck in a rut. When you get stuck in a rut, you know, that's great when the fish are hitting what you want to serve up, but if they're not hitting that, you got to be willing to change gears, show the fish something different, and 9 times out of 10, you could come up with a pattern that is going to put some fish in your boat. Anyway, I'm Cal Kellogg, me and the Cookie Monster. We're signing off. We'll catch you next time right here on YouTube, and if you're looking for gear, you know where to go. FishHuntShoot.com. Trolling flies, trigger spoons, rods, reels, whatever you need, we got it. Time to get geared up for fall trout fishing. It's just starting to pop now, and we got about 6 weeks of absolutely outstanding fishing ahead of us. I'm Cal Kellogg. I will catch you here next time, guys. Thanks for all the support, and I hope you have a great day. Think lead core line's obsolete? Well, think again. Look at those big, beautiful rainbows. I got these fish while trolling 15 to 20 feet deep, and I didn't use a downrigger. If you don't want the expense or hassle of using a downrigger, pick up one of my yellow lead core rods in the Fish Hunt Shoot Productions store and get ready to yell, fish on. Just like that, baby.